Hello everyone, welcome to another world premiere of Mystery Views Used Card Review. Today we have got these very pretty playing cards. I think that green is probably going to show a little bit lighter on the video than the actual box itself, but not a great deal. And they are Westminster Elite playing cards. Premium finish, something or other, professional playing cards, designed by Phil Smith. Now I don't know if that's a misprint, because Phil in the UK is normally spelt with one L, but hey ho, short for Philip. And by Penguin Magic, and there is a little lovely little Penguin Magic logo. Focus you bitch, there you go. 2016 Penguin Magic, blah blah blah. And on the box, on the tuck box top, Westminster Elite playing cards, and a little Westminster gargoyle thing on the back. Alrighty then. So, don't always move around the front of the camera because we want to see the cards, and I'm trying a different camera angle this time, peeps. Okie dokie, fairly standard numbers. Nothing different really from the usual. You know, they're all fairly standard number cards, fairly standard pips, fairly standard picture cards as well. So these really do lend themselves to card tricks, because people aren't going to think that they are some weird deck of cards. I'm going to skip over that joker briefly. The ace of spades, very, very detailed. Try and get that focused, maybe. A couple of, well, I think they're griffins or something, with a load of other stuff on there. You can see I really do look into my playing card reviews, and I don't bother researching them, as you can probably tell, and all the rest of the cards are pretty standard. So no gaff cards, 2 jokers, which are that one, well funky, love the joker. Now again, I don't know if it's called a gargoyle or a grimoire, but it's on Westminster, so I'm thinking it might be classed as a grimoire. So that's the one joker, and the other one was somewhere in the middle, and the other one has a reveal for the 2 of hearts. So eyes as well. If you look at his eyes, he's looking at you dead straight, and on that one his eyes are peering to the right for the 2 of cards. So a nice little reveal on the joker there. But with these cards, it's all about the back design, and I think it is spectacular. Very, very underrated set of playing cards. It's not one way back. As far as I'm aware, it's not marked, but for those of you who could, you could probably mark it. But gorgeous, gorgeous back design. You don't normally get green cards with this much detail on. Very, very nice indeed. Well, in my opinion anyway. Who gives a toss what you lot think? Well, I do really, because you watch my videos, but I like them. Handling wise, they're relatively thin. Not as thin as those Raw Reserves, but they're thinner than most of the cards that I'd bought when I got these. Now I got these, I think they were on sale, and I can't remember where I got them from because it was a few months ago. They were £5 a pack, which for these quality cards, exceptional. They're like handle a bit like Monarchs, maybe not quite so thin as Monarchs, but They are very nice indeed. As you can see, folks, my skills have improved a tiny bit in the last couple of weeks. I can even do almost a finger thing. Although I've been able to do that for years. But they're very nice cards. Fairing from face to face. Very easy to do. Now, you've seen it. If any of you watched my other videos, you have seen that I am shit at fairing. Same as giant fans. But again, with practice, people, everything improves. Now again, it's not the best of giant fans, but that's one of the best giant fans I've ever done on camera, so I'm well happy with that. You watch, I'll try and close it up and throw all the cards on the floor. So, giant fans, very pretty indeed. Nearly. Fairing from the front was cool. Fairing from the back. That's our butchers. Again, maybe not quite so easy, but pretty much they're fair on both sides. I would say probably face to face is slightly better. Waterfall quite nicely because they're quite thin cards, so you don't need a huge amount of pressure on them. Still trying that Anaconda, peeps. It'll get better. What else? So quite a thin stock. They fan relatively well. I've been using these quite a lot. Been giving them quite a hammering over the last couple of weeks, and they're still fanning relatively well. I think after another probably half an hour of playing with them, they might clump a little bit, as most cards would do. But I'm still really struggling on my fanning techniques. But yeah, nothing to complain about these cards at all. If you can get them, I highly recommend them. JP playing cards, maybe. Free Post Magic, I get a lot of my stuff from him. There are a couple of other places I go, Alakazam Magic. There's one I really can't remember at the moment. But yeah, I really do like these cards. Think I've covered pretty much everything. But it's nice and flexible, straight out of the box. And as I say, they do still handle very nicely indeed. But I'll reiterate, it's all about the back design. Lovely, lovely thin border. Quite busy on the back, but without being too complicated. You know, it's just repeating or mirrored patterns. And as I say, I guess, you know, you could probably get a little green pen and put a couple of little marks on if you wanted to mark the cards. But yeah, I recommend these, people. I've had these now for a few months, like a lot of these huge reviews, and I've given these a good hammering over the last couple of weeks, just like the missus, and they both have coped really well. Okay, that is my review for the Westminster playing cards. Definitely recommend them.